Hey, it's Karri Flatla here for Friday Fire at Remax Real Estate Lethbridge. Super hot day out and I am absolutely sweating in my car, so don't mind the glow I have going on here. I want to tackle a really big subject. It's been kind of a theme in my life for the last few years, which may or may not be a surprise to you when I tell you what it is. But it's a big subject. It's very relevant to real estate because real estate is all about people making a major gravitational move in their life. Selling and buying a home is that for most people. But this, real estate I always think of as a microcosm really for life in general, because nothing is permanent. Everything changes all of the time in your private, personal, and work life. And what I want to talk about is, if you're wanting to make a change but you don't feel ready, then what? And I hear this all the time. I hear this from my friends, my family, my clients. I don't feel ready. I don't feel ready yet. It's not the right time. I'm waiting for the right time. I'm waiting for the market to be right. I'm waiting for the sun to be in a certain, place in the sky, or the moon to be aligned, or the planets, or Mercury to be in retrograde, or when my kids are this age, or whatever, right? There's always a reason not to do something. And so something that's come up for me again and again, and if you listen to podcasts about successful people, you read books written by successful people, you talk to entrepreneurs, you talk to leaders, you talk to change makers, thought leaders, it's always the same theme if they're being very honest with you, and that is they never felt ready before they did the big thing. They never felt ready. They might have prepared, but they never felt ready. So when I was asked to start campaigning for a provincial election in a riding where there was no substantive conservative movement and I had no political capital, I wasn't ready for the campaign. I wasn't ready to go knock on 8 or 10,000 doors. I'm actually an introvert by nature. I wasn't ready to go up to someone's door and introduce myself and sell myself. I actually would cry in my car the first few times I had to go door knocking. And my husband would say to me on the phone, Karri, people are depending on you. Get out there and do it. So I wasn't ready until I did it. And it's the same for anything else. If it has any deep meaning for you, so you're wanting to move, you're wanting to change your lifestyle, you're wanting to change careers, you're wanting to step into your leadership. I've been tested in this way many times. You feel pulled towards it, and then you feel resistance. Stephen Pressfield writes about this in The War of Art. And just look up Stephen Pressfield. Brilliant, brilliant guy. The resistance, it will always come up and give you reasons to stop. But it's also very natural. It's a very primal feeling that when you feel fear, you have a fight or flight or freeze response when you feel any sense of fear. But here's the secret. Here's the problem. And I'm sorry to say it won't be very comforting, is that you will always feel fear. You do it anyway, because you will never feel ready enough. You will never feel prepared enough. You will never feel perfect enough. You will never feel like you measure up. You'll always worry that you're a fraud. What if they find out I don't actually know what I'm doing? And I'm living proof that it means that you need to do it anyway, right? I'm an introvert by nature. Never thought that I could be successful in sales. Well, I built a very successful real estate business. It's all about sales. I was never ready for it. You're never 100% ready when you meet a new client. You never have every single word scripted. You don't know what's going to happen because there's always variables that are unpredictable. I wasn't perfectly prepared to speak in front of 400 plus people to introduce who is now the Premier of Alberta, but I did it and it was amazing. You have to do what you are called to do, even when you don't feel ready. And you will never, ever, ever feel ready enough for the thing you want to move toward that has meaning for you. You never will. So surround yourself with people who believe in you. Don't listen to the doubters and the haters and the critics, because they're not the ones in the arena with you. And take even a small step forward toward the thing that you desire, because you will never feel ready until you start doing the thing. So that's my message for today's Friday Fire. I realize it's not directly related to real estate, but I want to, as your realtor and just as someone who has lived through this many, many times, I'm giving you permission to do the thing you don't feel ready to do. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the sun. Give that some thought, and we'll see you next Friday. Bye-bye.